Hello. We're here, guys. Don't worry. I know you all were waited with bated breath.
I gotta get into my seat.
What are you doing?
I'm running to my seat.
You're already sitting.
I'm running.
I'm exposing you. You're sitting.
Running.
You're just swinging your legs. You're sitting in that chair, swinging your legs like a baby.
What?
Like a little baby swinging your legs.
Yeah,
Like a little height chair.
I can do that in most chairs. Not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah, because you're a little shorty. How tall are you?
5 foot.
Exactly 5 foot exactly.
Yes.
I'm an entire foot taller than you.
No.
I'm 6 foot exactly.
That's really sad, actually.
That's so funny.
Well, okay. So,
so funny.
Working in an elementary school has given me a little bit of hope because all the chairs are really tiny.
Mm-hmm.
So I sit in one and I'm just like, that's right. My knees are bent so much. I'm so tall.
They're all the way up to your chin. You're like, I'm so tall.
And this is literally meant for like kids who are like 2 feet tall.
No, literally.
Like literal babies.
Literal actual babies. Amazing. Hi guys, we're here.
Hi.
Sorry for the late start. We had the station's a little busy tonight, so we
Yeah.
had to wait our turn.
I don't think I've ever seen this many people in the station. Just in general.
Not this late.
No.
Yeah. Usually when we come in this late, no one's here.
No one's here.
It's
We're
just
locked
us.
out.
Yeah, we're locked out. We're like calling people like,
Let
help
me
us.
in.
We can't get in.
I can't record sometimes because
yeah.
of it.
But not today.
Forgot I put candy in my pocket. I was like,
You're
what?
like, what's crinkling in my
What's
pocket?
crinkle crinkle? Well, guys, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I am sick.
Wah, wah.
I do not have COVID again.
Slay.
I was so scared. It was
Yeah.
like a whole month and I was like, this is it.
This is
Like
it.
somehow I just got another variant or
Mm-hmm.
something. But I didn't. And instead I just got a child illness.
Slay.
I
You know
think
them kids are not washing their hands.
There's so many kids out
Yeah.
being sick. Like it is just going through that school.
Yeah.
And like this kid what's the word? He professed very, very excitedly. I don't know. He was very excited to tell everyone that he didn't wash his hands after he went to the bathroom.
And you were like, ew.
Yeah.
That happened to me. I'm going to expose somebody who I don't know their names. I guess it's not really exposing, but I was in a class and I like went into the classroom and I like put my stuff down and then I was like, I have to pee. So then I went to the bathroom before like the class started and I like peed. I was washing my hands and then while I was washing my hands, another guy like came in, he peed, went over to the sink like the sink next to me, like fixed his hair and then left. And did not wash his hands. And then he was in the class that I had. So then I had to go back into that class and just see this guy. And I had to sit there being like, this man did not wash his hands. Like,
you have pee hands.
yeah,
Like, quite
I was like,
literally.
you literally just went to the bathroom, didn't wash your hands. So then I just sit there with the knowledge that this guy didn't wash his hands. And then I just felt so grossed out because I was like looking at everything he was touching, like his desk, like touching his stuff, like breathing. I'm like, ew, ew, ew.
I
so
can't.
gross.
I think the pandemic didn't do it. Hearing that story about how I guess often it happens that people don't wash their hands after
No,
they
especially
pee.
men. Like there's so many times where I've been in a bathroom with like other men and then they'll like go to the bathroom and then not wash their hands. They're like convinced that if it's not like a number 2, they don't have to wash their hands. Like that's like a thing where they're like, if I'm only peeing, I don't have to wash my hands. And I'm like, no, you do.
Like in general.
If you go into a bathroom, you should wash your hands.
Literally, like even if you're just like, oh, let me just fix my hair. Nope, washing my hands.
Still washing my hands, yeah. Because you're touching like the door handle, you're touching the sink, like the faucet, you're touching the toilet, like you're touching the stall door, you're touching.
And I don't care.
You're touching everything.
I don't care that there's technically more germs on like a phone than on the bathroom toilet seat. I don't care.
Yeah, so what?
There's still poop particles in the air.
Literally.
And in a public restroom, you don't have a lid to close it. You flush, and the poop particles are free to roam.
Literally.
Why did the fan just turn on?
I'm glad it did because it's hot in here.
Yeah, it is.
I'm very glad that the fan just turned on because
It's been a miserable day out.
so rainy.
Time for our weather segment.
Weather report. Weather report. It's rainy.
We're just like in Community. Where Troy and Abed in the morning. Can we do that right now, please?
We're at night. And also those aren't our names.
Cassidy, Ryan, and then evening.
It's also not evening. It's like fully nighttime.
Cassidy and Ryan at night.
That was good. I liked that.
Thanks.
I don't think we can take that though. That's somebody
I-
else's jingle.
Donald Glover contact me.
Oh, did he?
No, I'm
Okay.
asking him to.
Oh. I thought you were telling me he did. I was like, that's a lie.
How do you know I'm not related to related? How do you know I don't know Donald Glover?
Because you would have mentioned this before, and you just never did. Also, you've never brought him up until now. You've never been like, OMG, my bestie, Donald Glover. My best friend, Childish Gambino. We're besties. You've never.
He asked me to
Never
keep a
come up.
low profile for him.
That's
Like, I can't
he
go
asked
around.
literally the worst person to keep a low profile.
What is that supposed to mean? What secret of yours have I told? I'm not a blabbermouth.
Hmm?
I want evidence.
No, I don't want to expose you on the air.
I don't even know what you're
Everyone will
talking
exp-
about. That's the
everyone
thing.
will hear you.
All the secrets I
Everyone will-
hold.
Yeah, I'll spill them to everyone, and then I'll be the blabbermouth. But I'm not.
Blabbermouth.
Yep.
I hardly know her.
That didn't work. That's not how that joke works.
That's my favorite one though, because it's just like,
It has to end in ER.
no, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Not in my world.
Well, then
not
that's
in my s-
wrong. Then
not
the
in-
joke doesn't make any
Not
sense.
in my sick, twisted world.
Then that joke doesn't make
Any-
sense if there's no
anything is-
ER.
I
at the
hardly
end.
know her.
No.
It's true though.
Anyway.
I'm so happy I'm annoying Ryan.
What are
this
we talking
episode.
about today?
Well, we were going to do a few randomly generated BuzzFeed quizzes.
Yeah, we're gonna Google random BuzzFeed quiz.
And like there's a random option where you
like
click it.
Yeah, there's a random one where it just gives you a bunch of randoms. Oh, okay, here we go. I'll tell you which Ivy League school you should go to, but you have to answer a couple of questions first.
So do we want to do this as two individuals or as one gay and grossed out? Ultimate.
Ooh,
What
that's a
Ivy
good
League will we
question.
go to?
Would the show go to?
Yeah, I think
Let's
we should do
Yeah,
that.
let's do that. That sounds fun. Okay, first, choose a major. Law, physics, engineering, government, business, English.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what the show itself,
What do you mean?
if we're talking about say the show is getting their major.
What the show's major? I feel like we
or
give.
would it be the two of us as one person or both of
You're
us
making
have to
this
go?
so complicated. It doesn't need to be this complicated. Let's just pick an answer.
Let's do government.
Government. You forgot the N. Government.
I wasn't going to say anything about it.
Government.
That's how I always
Govern-
spell it in my head.
Government.
Government.
Okay. Choose a college dorm meal.
Ooh.
Salad.
Uh.
Who eats salad in their dorm room, loser?
All the vegetarians are like,
Losers.
I get-
They're all
uh,
losers.
uh.
Anyway. Hot Pockets.
"Tss."
Ramen. Frozen pizza. Mac and cheese. Or cereal.
Ooh. Cereal's a really good one, I think,
Mm-hmm.
but I have
But
to.
Hot Pockets?
Yeah, I have to give.
There's
it to
so many
Hot
different
Pockets.
kinds of Hot Pockets.
And like it's just like the whole idea of a microwavable like
Mhm.
bread pizza combo.
So good. What's your
like-
favorite kind of Hot Pocket? Like favorite flavor?
Oh, probably just like the pepperoni
The
pizza
original.
one. Yeah.
I like the meatball one. It's essentially the
Whoa.
same thing as the pizza one, but it has meatballs in it, like little
The
tiny
sauce is
meatballs
also
instead
probably a
of
little bit different.
pepperoni. It might be.
Pizza sauce and like pasta sauce are two very different
I
things.
mean, it's just listed as like marinara, I think, on the because it's meatballs, like little tiny
Yeah.
mini meatballs, marinara sauce, and mozzarella
mini
cheese.
meatballs.
It's so good. I love those. I just ate my last one actually that I had in my
Oh,
freezer
yeah.
like a couple days ago. Yeah.
Well,
So we're going Hot Pocket.
Hot Pocket. That was so much.
Choose some school colors. So these are color pairings. So
Oh,
it's two
okay.
colors to be like school
Yes.
colors. Green and white, red and black, red and white, gold and blue, orange and black, red and gold. I already have my answer.
I love me a blue and gold.
I was going to say orange and black Halloween.
No,
I want to go to Halloween Town High.
but like
I want to go to Halloween Town University.
I'm glad that we can agree that the red and white and the like I'm
no,
sick
red and
of-
white is ugly.
I'm sick of I had maroon I never
Mhm.
want to look at maroon
Well,
again.
I had green. That's why I'm not picking green and white because green and white were my high
Oh.
school's colors.
I kind of like green.
Blue
and
and
white.
gold.
I love blue and
Blue
gold,
and gold.
but
Okay, we'll do blue and
are
gold.
you sure?
Yeah, no, I like blue
I'm
and gold.
okay because I would be willing to compromise.
No, blue and gold's good. Okay,
Okay.
choose a school mascot. So this is an animal
Ooh.
that our mascot would be.
Ours is. I don't think is his name Fred.
Yeah, Freddy, the blue
Freddy,
devil.
the blue devil.
I think so. I think it's Freddy
they could have made him
or
so much-
Frederick. Frederick the blue devil.
Frederick the blue
Frederick.
devilish.
Everyone calls him Frederick. No nicknames.
I would
It's
literally.
his full
I would
name.
love that so much more than
Frederick.
Freddy.
Freddy the blue devil.
They just also the costume is so scary.
I kind of live.
It's so scary.
But like, what mascot costume isn't scary?
You're right.
They're like all pretty scary.
I went to Orchard Park and
Mhm.
the mascot was like it was a Quaker.
Mm-hmm.
And so the guy's name was like Opie
Opie.
because OP
Right.
OB.
Orchard Park. Right.
Yeah, and he was just like a guy, like a white guy, like
That's
in
so
Pilgrim
silly.
clothes.
That's so
And
silly.
someone he had like a head.
Mhm.
Like it wasn't
Right.
like just a guy walking around.
Right.
Like he
It was
had
like a
head.
mascot head.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, I just
Ours was a panther. I went to Pioneer. We had a panther.
panther.
Mhm.
Did you have like an actual mascot or was it like
Yes, I think we did. I didn't go to any of the sports games, so like I couldn't tell you, but we
You did-
did. And I think I know the kid who like did the mascot. Like
the
I,
marching band didn't have to go to the
well, we did. We went to the homecoming game,
yeah.
but I don't remember him being there. But I think we
That
have
would
one. For
be-
some reason in my memory, I'm like, I know we had one, but I don't remember ever like seeing it.
I feel like they
I
weren't
don't know.
pulled out a lot.
No. Anyway,
Anyway, yeah,
so we have bear,
we're never gonna
panther,
we're never gonna
which
get
I just
through
talked
this.
about. No, literally, tiger,
Okay.
owl, bulldog, or eagle.
The bulldogs kind of are like such an iconic.
No, literally, like mascot.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll pick.
Go bulldogs.
We'll pick bulldog.
Go bulldogs.
Not BuzzFeed saying you can't pick bulldog. I'm just kidding. It didn't say that, but it like kicked me out. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh,
Everyone
go
stop.
fast,
Everyone
go
stop.
fast.
Everyone stop.
Make sure
Everyone
you
stop.
pick the same questions we did.
I am.
What if you? Oh my god.
I
oh
I
my
picked it.
god.
Okay, choose a college sport.
Oh.
Lacrosse,
No.
rowing,
Oh.
football, golf, fencing, or basketball.
I disagree with fencing.
Being a college sport.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure like the bougie colleges have it. Like the
Yeah.
private schools, they probably have
Yeah.
fencing.
I
I kind of want to say lacrosse. Lacrosse is kind of fun with the sticks.
It's really that
Throw it.
I think is way more aggressive than
cool.
any other sport I've seen.
And it's sleigh. And it's gay too.
Is it really?
It's like kind of a thing where they always talk about like gay people. You know how like there's a joke like gay people play soccer, but like the gay people actually play lacrosse.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I've always heard that gay girls play rugby and
sure.
softball
Mhm.
those were-
yeah.
and volleyball, honestly.
Yeah. Women in sports, it's pretty gay.
Yeah.
You're gay.
Anyway, I'm fine with lacrosse.
I feel like all the gay girls I knew in high school were in track.
all
Like all the gay girls I knew in high school all played track. They all were like runners. I
Those
was like,
people are crazy.
I saw a TikTok of a bunch of kids at like a high school or like middle school. I don't know. I have no concept of age anymore. I'm like they're either younger than me or older than me. That's it.
No in between.
No in between. They were like in high school or whatever, and it was like a take on that trend where it's like I'm so and so, and this is my first drink of the night, and then you see
Yes.
like how like drunk they get by the end.
Yeah.
It was like that, but instead it was like I'm so and so, and this is me before my race, and then it was
Oh
then
my
after, and
God.
at the after it was then being like, hi, I'm so and so, and they like can't breathe. They're like some of them were crying, and I was like, no thanks, I'm good. I would never do that.
People run for like fun.
Couldn't be me.
No, I know.
Choose a fit to wear to
Jesus
class.
Christ.
Choose a fit.
Okay.
Okay, I have to describe these because they're pictures. They're pictures of people's outfits. So first we have this girl in this like sleigh. She's in like a white button-up like blouse,
Uh-huh.
black pants, and like this big, long red fur coat.
What
And she's
the
holding an
heck?
umbrella. I can't see what the umbrella looks like because it's like chopped off, but I can see that she's holding one. Because all these people's like heads are cut off in this video, in these
Oh,
pictures. So I only can see from like
it's
neck
literally
down.
just the outfit.
Yeah, it's literally just outfit. The next one is like a basic straight guy. He has like blue jeans and like they're like cuffed. And then he has like a white shirt and like a black jacket and like white sneakers. So like very simple.
Yes.
We have another.
You're doing a really good job of
Thank you.
describing these.
We have another person who's wearing black boots, brown high-waisted pants, a white long-sleeve turtleneck with a light pink T-shirt over the turtleneck.
Okay, listen, I don't even think you need to go on because
That's the outfit. I
That's
was gonna
the
say that
outfit.
too. I was gonna say that too. It is. And
what
then the other
was
ones.
it?
The other ones are just like a girl in a tank top and like some pajama pants. Another one's a
No.
lady with like a big chunky sweater with like a turtleneck, like those English teacher sweaters,
Oh.
and like blue jeans. And then the other one is a guy in like black pants and a brown jacket.
No, because I think the one
Here's them. You can look at them. You can see
Yeah,
them
I
because
need
like
to
you're here. But I was describing them more for the audience. So you
no,
can see
because
them.
like that one is
They're
such
so cute.
Yeah, and it's very much I think us put together
Yeah,
because you love a good turtleneck.
I do.
love me some boots with the jeans.
yeah,
I think it works really well.
yeah. No, let's do that. My second choice was gonna be the red coat, just because it was so slay.
No, for real.
'Cause
If
that was a
someone
slay
showed up,
coat.
I would be like,
And like a big red furry coat, I'd be like, yes, please.
yes.
Lastly,
yeah.
we're on the last
Oh my
question.
god. thank
Lastly,
God.
choose a quote. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. That sounds so elitist.
It totally
be like,
is.
Would you rather be poor and stupid or poor and smart and educated?
Are you telling me you can't afford this Ivy League? You're on a scholarship.
I guess you want to be stupid then. You don't want to be smart, like us smart people who can afford intelligence.
Meanwhile, they go to like these like Christian colleges
No, literally.
where
it's
they
like
literally don't even get taught.
there's like
anything.
separate boys and girls dorms, and like you can't have anyone of the opposite
Yes.
sex like in your dorm.
And in their bylaws, it says if you're gay, then you can't go to school there.
They can expel you, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Christ came to take away our sins, not our minds.
No. no.
We're not picking that one.
I
I've
think- what
loved
if we
this.
did?
No. I've loved the stars too fondly to be fearful of the night. That one's kind of slay.
That one
like, the
is that
stars.
if I don't hear another one, I'd pick that one. If
Okay.
I don't hear one that resonates with me more.
The problem with accepting things that are contradictory as possibly right is that you cannot possibly be thinking yourself when you do it. Huh? What does that mean? I didn't read that wrong. Let me read it again.
You were going like I was getting it, and then the last bit, I
Let
was
me read
like,
it again.
the second possibility like really threw me for a loop.
The problem with accepting things that are contradictory as possibly right is that you cannot possibly be thinking yourself when you do it.
When you do it, and then
You
also,
cannot possibly be thinking yourself when you do it.
Let me look at it.
I'm not reading
I
it
know
word.
you're
I'm
not.
telling you, I am reading it word
The
for
problem
word.
with accepting things that are contradictory as possibly right is that you cannot possibly be thinking yourself. Possibly be thinking yourself when you do it. That doesn't make any
I know it
sense.
makes if you know what that means, DM us on Instagram at Gang Grossed Out
No, because
plug
listen,
and tell us what that quote
the
is
fact
supposed to
that
mean.
possibly is in this sentence twice is not okay.
And then the end just doesn't make sense. Think
Cannot-
yourself.
You cannot possibly be thinking yourself when you do it.
What does that
You
mean?
cannot possibly be thinking
Yourself.
when you do it.
We're, I kind of
cannot
okay. I kind of want to pick.
Possibly be doing it
Stop.
when you do it.
I want to pick that one just because it's funny. Because it makes no sense. Okay, there's two more. We only have gotten through four. There's six quotes, but that one doesn't make sense.
Oh my god.
There are few things more liberating in this life than having your worst fear realized. So when you realize your worst fear,
I got it.
yeah.
You
I'm
don't
just
need
making
to
sure.
explain
I'm just
it
making
to
sure.
me.
I really do believe in the capacity of humans to adapt. We're an incredibly creative species. That's how we've managed to inflict so much damage on every other species. So that one's kind of a drag.
But
one's-
like I would pick that one.
I want to pick the one that doesn't make sense because it's
I
funny.
know, we should do that
Because
one.
it's funny. Okay, we're picking that one because it's funny.
I could not tell you again like what that said.
Nope.
I need you to
Don't
go
even
up
know.
and screenshot it and then send that to me
Okay.
so I can.
Okay, let
Post it
me do that
everywhere.
right now, and then okay, I'll give you room to like crop it and stuff.
I need that as like a
No, it's so funny.
tattoo.
I'm gonna put that on our story after this is over because I should put it in our bio. It should be our bio because it just makes no
If
sense.
you cannot possibly comprehend the contradictory nature of this world,
No,
then
literally.
you yourself possibly cannot deal with it.
No,
Do it
literally.
for yourself.
Yourself, do
Do
it.
it.
Hooray. Okay, do you want to know what university we'd go to? Our
No.
Ivy League?
No, I don't think we should tell them.
We're going to Yale. You're destined to go to Yale. Live out your Gilmore Girls dreams.
I literally, I don't think I would not be accepted to Yale.
No, me either.
They
Me
would go,
neither.
ew, and kick me.
They would just call me poor. They'd be like, poor. And then they would. No, they'd be like, haha, poor. You look poor, poor. You're poor.
Poor,
Like-
poor, poor.
Literally. And I'd be like, okay. Slay. So we're going to Yale.
That was a lot. That was a lot, and I don't feel like I went through the correct application process
No.
for going to Yale.
Um.
Should we do another random one?
Okay, so I have two. You can pick which one of these
Okay.
you want, Joe. Pick your favorite thing in every category, and we'll tell you the first letter of your soulmate's name.
Okay.
Or this quiz will tell you which kitchen appliance you're most like, but only if you answer with complete and total honesty.
I think we need to do that one.
the
I
kitchen
lo-
appliance
I-
one.
My favorite icebreaker is if you could be one kitchen utensil, what would it be and why?
Okay, well, what would you be? And we'll see if that's what you actually are.
Well, utensil and appliance are two very
Oh.
different things, you dumb buffoon.
Okay, well, what appliance would you be?
I don't know. I haven't taken the quiz yet.
Well, what
The
do you think
uten-
you would be?
First of all, shut up. The utensil I would be spork because you can use it as a spoon.
That's so basic.
Don't interrupt.
That's so
Don't
basic.
interrupt me.
That's so basic.
Don't interrupt me.
That's what everyone's gonna say.
Stop
Because they want to be
interrupting me.
quirky. They want to
No.
be like, I want to be both a spoon and a fork. I don't want to be. I
And
want
a
to
knife
choose.
because the spoon is made out of plastic, and so you can cut it with your knife, with your spoon, with your fork.
Let's just get to the quiz. We're
I'm
ending this. We're
furious.
ending this discussion. Pick a meal. Spinach lasagna. Lobster.
Spinach.
Spinach lasagna.
Ew.
Lobster. Pesto pasta. Hot dogs. Pizza. Panini. Salmon and greens.
What the heck?
Stuffed peppers. Quinoa bowl.
Why are there so many options?
Or grilled chicken. It's literally 10 things.
It's like too many.
What did you pick?
Hot dogs.
I hate hot dogs, so we're not picking that.
Uh,
I think we should pick panini. I love a panini.
I agree.
It's like a nice little grilled sandwich.
I just like I'm like
So
I
good.
still, like I'm not I like we're going too fast for me.
No. we
Okay,
need to go
fine,
faster.
panini.
Yeah, no, we're picking panini. I'm vetoing you. You can pick this one. Pick a winter activity. Ice fishing. Holiday baking. Seeing the Nutcracker. Volunteering at a soup kitchen.
Uh-huh.
Cutting down your own tree. Making decorations. Skiing/snowboarding. Traveling somewhere warm. Snow tubing. Reading a book by the fire. What do you want to do?
No. I'm
That's it.
sorry. I thought you were still going.
No.
I forgot the ones at the beginning.
Ice fishing, holiday baking, seeing Nutcracker, soup kitchen, cutting tree, decoration making, skiing or snowboarding, traveling warm place, snow tubing, reading by fire.
Snow tubing.
Snow tubing is very fun.
I
so I would
love
agree with that.
always getting
Snow
like
tubing's
this a good sled
Mhm.
or like a good tube. I
Yeah.
always wanted the tubes.
My second choice would have been holiday baking because I think there's nothing like being around the people you love and just like making cookies
So
and
true.
like baking and like you're
Yeah.
all wearing Christmas sweaters and like you're listening to Christmas
And
music.
you're drinking hot
You're
cocoa.
drinking hot cocoa and oh my god, it's so cute. Anyway, choose a Black Friday deal to get.
Okay.
So we have all these different deals.
Why is it holiday? Like
I don't know. It's talking about kitchen appliances, but for some reason they're like holiday. Don't know. Fitness gear, e-reader, tools, clothes to donate.
what is this question
There-
again?
What Black Friday deal would you get?
Oh.
So like what would you get for Black Friday?
Clothes to donate.
Yeah, it's fitness gear, e-reader, like a Nook or like a
A Kindle.
a Kindle.
Fire.
Yeah. Tools, clothes to donate. They specify. You're getting these clothes so that you can donate them. But if I'm buying them, wouldn't they already be done? Okay, so am I by buying new clothes to then donate, or am I buying like clothes from like a thrift store to then just donate again?
No, you're buying new
clothes
clothes with the Black Friday deals to
to
donate. So you're doing a
Okay.
good action.
Slay. I don't know.
Like-
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Slay. Camping gear, luggage, video games, toys for family, crafting supplies, or accessories.
I have to look. There's too many options.
No, there's so many
Like,
options.
this
Here,
is
look.
so
You can look.
unnecessary.
You can look.
Not doing tools.
No, why would I want tools?
I mean, like, I feel like video games you're gonna get the best deals then.
Yeah, sure. Video games are so expensive.
Like, I need a good deal, especially if
yeah.
you, like, I can buy all of this other stuff
Yeah.
some other time.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy luggage at a Black Friday deal.
How often do I go traveling? Literally never. Why
Never.
would I buy luggage?
I'm gonna play that video game every day, maybe.
Literally. It's the thing that I'm going to get use out of.
Exactly. Maybe the crafting supplies, but that's like very specific to me.
Yeah.
And I would only get jewelry making supplies.
Okay, so we're going to go video games.
Audience, I'm really sorry about my nose. I'm really sorry. I bet it's really horrible to listen to, and I
Sorry, everyone.
appreciate you so much.
Thank you, everyone, for sticking with us. Okay. Pick a
Through these
trip.
troubling times.
Yeah. Pick a trip to take in the new year.
The luggage.
Where are we going on our trip? Well, this is hypothetical, so it's fine.
Oh.
We can use our hypothetical already existing luggage, then the hypothetical new luggage.
Okay.
To go on our hypothetical trip.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Shopping and going to the opera in Paris. Hiking the Inca Trail in Peru. Towering Angkor Wat in Cambodia.
Okay.
Weaving in Morocco. Family reunion.
No.
Participating in a cattle drive in Australia.
Huh?
I don't know what that is.
Neither
If
do
you're from
I.
Australia, let us know what that is. What's a cattle drive?
No one is.
You don't know.
I do actually.
You don't. You don't know.
It's like I'm like maybe 6 a.m. over there.
They could listen to it on YouTube tomorrow. You
Tomorrow
don't know.
would be the future for them, even more so.
So slay. Good for them. They're
So do you think they're listening right now on YouTube because they're in the future?
probably
Good on them.
slay. Visiting all the Disney parks in Asia. So we're going to the ones in Asia, not the ones here in.
That
the
would be
States.
really fun.
No.
though.
And it doesn't say that's the only thing we can do. That could be one of the things that we do. Because I also kind of want to go to Super Nintendo Land.
I would love to do that.
That would be slay. Visiting Robben Island in South Africa. Going on a safari in Botswana. Or kayaking/camping in Sweden. Sweden.
I like as stupid as it's gonna be. I want to go to all the different Disneylands in Asia
No, me too.
because like also
That sounds fun.
like I've been to American Disneyland.
Yeah, same.
No, Disney World, the one in Florida.
Yeah, same.
I've been to that one, and like it is very much United States centric. Obviously, I would love to go and see like this uniform thing not be the same uniform that I would know. You
Right.
know?
There's a Disneyland in Tokyo. So we could go to the Tokyo Disneyland. And then we're also in Tokyo, which would be
literally-
so fun.
like going to Japan is like one like on my bucket list.
No, literally. That'd be so fun. Okay. New year, new career.
Oh.
So we're picking a new job.
Oh
for the new
God,
year.
I'm not prepared. My resume.
Gym coach. No. Let's just say no to the ones we definitely don't.
I
wanna do.
agree.
Gym coach. No.
No.
Mechanic.
No.
Nanny. It's the best one so far. Of the
Maybe.
ones we've heard. Conservation vet. It's like environmental conservationists. Like we want to save the planet.
But a vet. So you're going and
You're helping the animals.
I don't want to do that.
I don't either. Fashion magazine editor. That would be
Maybe.
that would be for me.
Uh,
That's the one that I would do. I don't know about you.
Oh. Keep reading. Maybe we'll find out.
Oh yeah, right. Author,
I
graphic designer.
would do that.
I could see you doing that.
I would do that.
Pilot.
Neither of us can. We both have glasses.
And we both are horrible drivers. How are we supposed to drive a plane? We're gonna kill all those
isn't
people.
there like autopilot or something?
Only for parts of it when you're like in the air at like altitude that you can like just go straight, but like on takeoff and landing, like the actual pilot has to do that. The plane cannot like take itself off and also land
I
itself.
thought we lived in the future.
Not that far in the future. We do in the future. We live in the future, but not that much in the future.
Dang it.
So we'd have to at least be able to do those two
All right.
things.
Well, pilot's out of the question.
YouTuber. We already do that. We're already on YouTube. We have to make that one.
Why is that an option?
Or mental health counselor.
One of them is what I'm going to be doing. The other one is if in its sick, twisted reality, I would become a YouTuber.
Oh, I thought you meant mental health counselor.
No,
That's what the
that's my job. Mental health counselor. That's gonna be me. In a
So what do
sick,
you want to do?
in a sick, twisted world where my 11-minute unedited YouTube video that I made when I was 12
Went viral.
went viral and I became internet famous.
So what do you want to do?
Graphic designer.
Graphic design? Okay, we'll do that. Pick a drink. Chai latte.
No.
Protein smoothie.
No.
Iced coffee.
Maybe.
Soda. Soda's
Mm,
good.
It's good.
Lemonade.
That's a good one.
White wine. No.
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 Colorful mocktail.
I can appreciate it, but no.
Beer.
No.
Milk.
No. I would
So
say
lemonade or iced coffee were the two that I feel like we were most.
we should do lemonade because
Okay,
you don't
slay.
like coffee.
I don't like coffee, so it's slay that we picked that. Pick a person you'd read a biography on. Clara Barton. Don't know who that is.
Neither do I.
Davy Crockett. No thanks.
No.
Cleopatra.
Maybe.
Charlie Chaplin. The silent movie actor with the Hitler stash. Oh, I don't. Yeah, he had a Hitler stash. I was like, ooh, wait. I thought I said something bad by saying Hitler stash, which maybe I did. I don't know if that's like.
Stop saying it.
I'm
then.
sorry. Charlie Chaplin.
Maybe.
Oh, Frida Kahlo.
Oh,
That'd be slay.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King Jr. That would also be slay. Steve Irwin. That could be slay.
Yeah.
Joan of Arc could be slay. Amelia Earhart could be slay.
I
And
know
Confucius.
how I know how that one ends though.
I mean, we
Amelia
know how the Martin
Earhart.
Luther King Jr. one ends too, and the
Jesus.
Joan of Arc one, and the Steve Irwin one. We know how most of these end. So I don't think it matters if we know how it ends. Would you want to read their biography, their entire life story from the
Mm,
beginning to the end? Everything.
I would probably. I would probably want to do Charlie Chaplin because if I remember correctly from my internet goings, pretty sure he was a socialist. And
Yeah.
I would love to know, like,
I was gonna say him or Frida Kahlo.
oh, Frida Kahlo. Let's do her.
She would be slay, I think.
So true.
Pick something to get tickets for. Opening of a new museum. Home and garden show. Pit crew experience.
What?
So you're in like the pit crew of a race.
Oh.
Like around all the people who
In
like
Drag Race?
RuPaul's Drag Race. Start your engines. RuPaul's Drag Race. Be the best drag queen. RuPaul's Drag Race. That was a really good Ru laugh.
Thanks.
Late night at the zoo. So you go to the zoo at night.
No, that's when the monkeys will come out.
Wineries tour.
Maybe. I don't know.
Professional sporing event. They forgot the T in sporting, so it says sporing. A professional sporing event.
Ugh.
They just like throw like pollen at you.
Spor- no,
Like
it's a bunch of
sporing.
mushrooms.
Yeah, they just like throw them at the audience.
All this fungi.
Yeah. Adult summer camp. What's an adult summer camp?
I don't know, but I've been to a child summer camp and it's actually not that fun.
But if you're an adult, that means you get to partake in adult beverages. And wouldn't that almost make camp more fun? If it's you and a bunch of like 20-somethings in the woods, living in cabins, doing whatever.
We'd get murdered.
That's a horror movie. But then that's fun.
Ah!
That's fun.
No, listen. I literally
I
was
don't know,
thinking about
guys.
how crazy the summer camp I went to was earlier and like
Mhm.
how messed up it made me. I can't relive
But then
that.
as an adult, I
Do
think
you
it would
want
be
to go to
fun.
a summer camp? Adult
If
summer
there's
camp?
adults there, yeah. Not if there's kids there. That would ruin my experience.
If there's a child at a summer camp.
Ew.
I know. Tell me about it.
Okay, fair, music festival, or human rights film festival.
If I were to buy a ticket,
To one of these events.
what would you choose? I've been choosing a lot of them.
I would pick either the music festival or the fair. I love a good fair.
The fair is always very good. I
Fair's
love a
fun.
fair.
But I would love a music festival, especially if it's like a bunch of artists I really like.
I would do the music
That'd be
festival.
fun. Okay, let's do that.
Coachella.
Coachella. Pick a festival or event to attend. So it's the same question. Okay, great. It's the same question, different answers. Pacific Whale Festival in British Columbia.
What?
Yoga Wellness Festival in Bali.
No.
Ice carving in China.
Maybe.
Running with the bulls in Spain. I would never do that.
That's
What if I get
and
trampled?
Everyone Loves Raymond. His brother, Robert gets speared in the butt by a bull
Yeah, no thanks.
in a loose bull from running with the bulls. It's a whole plot line.
Hobbit Day in New Zealand. We have to go to Hobbit Day.
Maybe.
In New Zealand. Balloon Festival in Switzerland. That would be fun. I've seen pictures of the balloon festival.
The hot air balloons?
Yeah, that would be so pretty. Carnival in Rio.
Oh,
that would be fun too. Going to Carnival,
yeah.
that would be so fun. Reggae Festival in Jamaica. That would be fun. Fashion Week in Dubai. Can you just sit through a bunch of fashion shows and look at clothes? Oh my God, that would be so fun. Dumpling Festival in Taiwan. Or we go to Taiwan and eat dumplings. The last few were like bangers.
Yeah.
I would do any of, from like the Hobbit Day to the Dumpling Festival. I would do any of those.
I think, let me get a look at them again.
There's more at the top, but those are the ones I
Yeah,
feel like
no, I
are the more
know.
boring
I think
ones.
the
balloon one would be
festival.
so cool. It
That
would be
one
so
or
pretty.
Carnival. I think
Carnival would be so fun. Well, what are we in the mood for? Are we in the mood to more like look at balloons and like
I'm
have a
in the
chill
mood-
vibe, or like go to Carnival and have like
I'm in
a time?
If I'm stating this from my truth of truths,
Yeah.
as in I am pouring my heart and soul into finding out which kitchen appliance I am, I'm gonna party.
Yeah, let's go to Carnival. That would be fun. We could dress up in like fun costumes, wear like feathers and like
Yes.
oh, that'd be so fun. Okay. And finally, we're at the last one. Pick a skill to learn. Makeup. I would love to know how to do makeup.
Yeah.
Especially like SFX.
Oh yeah.
That'd be so fun. Anyway, beekeeping. No.
No.
Sorry. Survival. No.
Okay.
I don't need to know how to survive. Like build a fort. I don't need to know how to do that.
I kind of know how to.
Knitting. That'd be slay. Sculpting.
Ooh,
That
I
could be
would.
slay.
I just like anything that you can do with your hands.
General repairs. Just
Like,
like fixing things. Like you know how to just like fix stuff.
it would be very beneficial, but like I don't know.
Capoeira.
Huh?
It's like a fighting style that combines like dance, like elements of dance.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was like found in like South America. It's like a really popular
Okay.
thing, capoeira.
I don't think so.
I don't think I need to know it. Video game design. That could be fun.
It could be.
Photography or book binding. You gotta make books.
If
There's
you
some fun ones.
if
in
you
here.
asked me this a couple years ago, I probably would have said book binding
Yeah.
for sure. Back in my bullet journal era.
Ugh, so true.
A skill.
I would say makeup, knitting, sculpting, and like maybe photography.
I want to do sculpting. That would be
Sculpting.
mine.
Sculpting would be really fun. Yeah.
Just being able to make something with your hands and then use it.
Okay.
What kitchen appliance are we?
We got a fun one. I'm
God.
actually pretty happy with this result. A popcorn popper.
Nice.
You're fun and always ready to burst with laughter. You're all about having a good time. That's so us.
Only used once every 3 months.
Movie theaters.
Oh. I thought we were talking about like at home kitchen.
I mean, yeah, but like they also exist in movie theaters. Because I'm pretty sure the picture that they use for this is literally at a movie theater.
Oh, it is.
So,
Sorry, I was thinking about at home.
I mean, yeah. But, okay, slay. That was fun. So we're going to Yale, and we're a popcorn popper.
I can't believe we only had 2.
We're a popcorn popper.
We only
going to
did
Yale.
2.
Okay, well, that second one was so long.
Why were there 10 questions?
There were 10 questions with like 10 answers each. Like, it was so
That
long.
wasn't okay.
That was very long. But those are the 2 things we found out from doing those quizzes.
Good to know.
Okay, we have extra time because we started late, so we're not going to end
Yeah.
at 9 o'clock tonight. Let's go to our new segment. Cassidy, do you want to introduce the new segment?
Oh, welcome to the Listeners Lounge.
Listeners Lounge.
Kind of like imagine, first of all, you shed whatever you're wearing and you put on a red velvet robe
So true.
and you tie it
So true.
and it makes you skinty. And you
Skinty,
walk-
snatched waist.
And you walk into this smoke-filled room
Mhm.
and there's Ryan and I also wearing 2 red robes, nothing on underneath. And we're
Oh.
smoking.
No,
a
we're not.
cigarette.
No, we're not. We would never.
But it's a fake one.
Don't tell people that.
And
It's CGI.
It's through the long 1920s
Oh, yeah.
that, and we're going.
Cruella de Vil vibes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I got a big cigar.
No. Okay, the listener's lounge. You didn't even explain what this segment was. You just started describing what it looks like. The listener
I'm
lounge.
not done. And we're sitting on a velvet red couch with like black brown wood legs with a nice coffee table in front of us. And then in big golden letters, there's also a huge, beautiful fireplace behind us. But in big gold letters, it says Listener's Lounge.
Are you done?
Thank you. Thank you for letting me express my vision.
Okay, so the badly explained listener's lounge.
I can explain it.
It's too late. I'm already explaining it. Is where we read your messages and your submissions to us on anything. It can be advice that you want us to help you with. It can be things that you want our opinions on. It can be opinions you have, and we can talk about if we agree with you or not. It can be anything that you want us to talk about. And that's what the listener's lounge is. And we might make this a thing that we do all the time, or maybe just be for this episode and then we'll forget about it and then we'll never do it again.
That's a high possibility.
Right. So we're just going to do it today and then we'll see if it's fun and that we want to keep doing it.
If you want to come back to the listener's lounge,
Yeah.
We've got wine.
It's invite only. You have to be invited by following us on Instagram and subscribing to us on YouTube, and that's the only way you can come in. If you don't do both of those things, you can't come. Sorry, I have an alarm going off. Everyone
that was
pretend
so
that didn't happen.
scary.
Okay, do you want to read our first one while
Of
I
course.
attend to something? I'll be right back.
So, I have a question. Is liking Halloween inherently queer?
Is that your question?
No.
Oh, no, that's a semester question.
This
I
is-
knew that because I read these.
Are you stupid or something? Apparently.
Probably.
But I'll put my 2 cents in. Is liking Halloween inherently queer? I think it's not inherently queer. I do think it is queer, but I do not think that liking Halloween makes you queer. All queers like Halloween, but all people who like Halloween are not queer. If you know what I'm saying, because, you know, Halloween is a nationally celebrated holiday.
Yeah.
All the little kids do it, and all the little kids aren't queer.
Yet. Until the
Well,
gay agenda works and we make them all
my
queer.
professor once said that the gay agenda is lunch or brunch.
No, true. No, that's true.
And he was the biggest ally I've ever met.
No, that's facts. He knows what he's talking about.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't think that liking Halloween is inherently queer, but I do think that queer people tend to, like, fall or, like, romanticize. That's not the word. But, like, are driven or brought together by horror and scary things and candy. Not candy, but, you know, like,
Yeah.
it, like, the audience that consumes a lot of horror is queer, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, I think liking Halloween is a very gay thing to do. Because, like, this is about to get, like, real, like meta, right? Not
Okay.
meta, but, like, I'm going to get a little psychological, right? I think the reason that, like, queer people are so drawn to horror specifically and, like, Halloween in general is because, like, being gay is such a taboo. And Halloween is, like,
Yeah.
a celebration of things that are taboo and things that are, like, a little weird. And gay people and, like, queer people have always been viewed as, like, weird, quote unquote. And so it's a way for, like, queer people to, like, express their queerness and be like, because, like, back in the old days, back in, like, the early 1900s and, like, late 1800s, when cross-dressing was, like, illegal, where it was, like, you could not wear certain articles of clothing as a certain gender. Like, it was literally illegal. Halloween was, like, the one time of the year where queer people could cross-dress and just be like, but it's Halloween. It's my costume.
Yeah.
Like, Halloween has been such an important part of queer culture kind of just forever because it's been a way to just celebrate weirdness and just, like, being yourself.
There's also so
So-
much about the other
Mhm.
in like Halloween stories.
Yeah.
Well, we were actually just talking about this how the second Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yeah.
You told me this.
It's
but
like an
yeah.
analogy for being gay, basically. Because, like, in the movie, Freddy Krueger is trying to, like, obtain a human body. So he finds this, like, young boy to basically become, like, his vessel. And he like, possesses him, I guess, and is like, I'm going to, like, use your body so I can become, like, a real person. Because he's, like, a demon. So he doesn't, like, really, like, people can't see
He's
him.
in your dreams.
Right, he's in your dreams. So he's going to use this kid's body to become real. And basically, like, Freddy is, like, an allegory for, like, being gay. And there's a lot of, like, lines in the movie about, like, coming out and, like, you know, stuff like that. And also the actor who played the main guy in the movie is gay in real life. So it adds, like, another layer where it's, like, of, like, queer subtext. Because, like, in those days, because it came out in the 80s, they couldn't say, like, I'm a big old gay and have the movie be successful.
Yeah.
Like, people were going to have a problem with that. So in order to kind of, like, and also the writer of the movie, I believe, was also gay.
Yeah.
So, like, all that stuff's in there. You just got to watch it. And you got to, like, view it from that lens and you'll see it.
It's also so much of every creative field, which is just, you know, in general, I think has, like, a population of queer people in it. So it's, like, obviously, like, that media is going to be, like, viewed and understood by other queer people.
Yeah.
So it'll resonate way more.
Exactly.
And it's kind of just, like, confirmation bias, because you look around and you're like, I love Halloween.
Yeah.
All these people around me are queer and love Halloween. All queer people love Halloween.
I mean, every queer person I've met likes Halloween. So
I don't know if I've met, honestly, though, I don't know if I've met anyone that isn't, like, a Christian fundamentalist that doesn't like Halloween. And I don't even think I've met a Christian fundamentalist, you know?
I don't think I've ever met anyone who doesn't like Halloween.
I agree.
Halloween is so fun.
It's free candy.
Literally. And you get to dress all silly and be silly. That's so fun.
So fun.
Okay. Next topic. This one is literally just a single word. So I don't really know what this person wanted us to do with this. But I think they just want us to talk about it.
I know.
Beyblade.
Let them rip.
Let it rip. That's what they say
me
when they pull the little cord.
Me after I eat a lot of beans.
Oh my God. You sick freak. You're sick. You're sick.
I'm sick and twisted, baby.
I hate you.
This is the darkest timeline.
I hate you so much.
Ryan, tell us about your
Beyblade. Did you have Beyblade?
No.
No, I had a
did
ton.
not.
I had a ton.
Tell me about it.
So,
aren't they just fancy
have you ever
tops?
No, see, that's what you think. Have you ever held a Beyblade?
No.
In your hands? Okay.
Never.
So, this is perfect. There's even more for me to explain. So, a Beyblade.
Okay, I'm
There's
closing
parts.
my eyes and imagining
There's-
a Beyblade
There's
in my hand.
parts to a Beyblade. Right?
Okay.
They're not just one top. There's pieces.
Okay.
So the first piece you have is usually a clear ring, and it has like a hole in the middle, and it usually has like a cool design on it, and that's called, I think it's called like the face or something like
Okay.
that. It's been a while since I've played with or been around Beyblades. So it's like a clear ring, and then underneath that you would put a slightly bigger metal ring. And that's like the metal part of the Beyblade that makes it like heavy.
Okay.
That's called something. I don't remember. I could probably look all of this up. Anyway, the metal part goes under the like face part. And then you have like a little base that goes under that. And then you have the tip that hooks onto that.
So can you
And then
build
you
your
put-
own Beyblade?
Yeah. And then you put a screw through like the center. And they come with these little plastic screws that you put through the center of the whole thing that holds all these pieces together. And then now you have a Beyblade. And you can make your own. That's what I used to do as a kid. I used to buy a bunch of them, and then I would just change all the parts. Like I'd take them apart and take all the little pieces, and I'd like rearrange them and make my own little like custom ones.
That's crazy.
They're
I
so
didn't know
slay.
that.
Yeah, that was why I loved him so much.
I had Bakugan.
I also had Bakugan.
I just liked how they were magnetic, and then they went like that. It was like,
yeah.
you know how Littlest Pet Shops used to have the magnet in them?
Mm-hmm.
It was just like that, but with Bakugan.
And they were like dragons and creatures and stuff.
Now they make Girl Bakugan, which is just like
Girl Bakugan.
like pink panda
Mhm.
with big eyes. I'm
Yeah.
stalling while you look this up.
No, you're good. Okay, here I found a little diagram. Yeah. So there's
Okay.
the face,
Okay.
which is like the little bolt that you put through it. And then there's like
wheel.
there's the wheel is two parts. So there's like the plastic part
Okay.
and there's the metal part. And those are two separate pieces. And then there's the track, which goes under this, and then there's the bottom, which hooks onto the track, which is the actual like point of the top.
Okay.
And these are the pieces, and you can rearrange them, and they have names. So like the colored plastic part of the wheel, that is like the name of the like spirit within the bay. Like this is very lore based. That's like the spirit. And they're all like constellations. So there's like one for all the zodiac. The main one that the main character in the anime uses is called Pegasus, which is like one of the constellations.
yeah.
There's like Hercules. There's like all these different ones that are based on constellations.
Orion's belt.
Yeah. And then the metal part of the wheel is like the describer. So like there's different ones called like there's the dark wheel, there's the storm wheel. And then when you hook them together, say I take the storm wheel and I take like the Virgo face and I use those, then my Beyblade would be called Storm Virgo, would be the name of my Beyblade.
That's sick.
It's the two names so it'd be the name of the metal part first and then the name of the plastic part second.
That's sick.
And then the bolt would have the insignia of like if I use the Virgo Bay, they were called bays too. That's what like that
Bay.
Beyblade. The short term is bays. BEY.
Stop.
The short term is bay. So then the name of my bay would be Storm Virgo, and then the insignia on the bolt would be Virgo's symbol that they had.
Wow.
It's very slay. There's like a lot of like, and then there's different types of Beyblade. There's like attack types, defense types, stamina types.
Just to get the top going a certain way.
I don't think any of those names change anything about them. I think it was just a way for them to create like a competitive meta to be like, you know. But that's what I know about. That's all the things I can remember at least about Beyblade. When I go home next, I'm gonna bring all my Beyblade and we're gonna play.
Oh my
play
god,
with them. They're very fun.
So would you say that that's just like tops the toys for like a different generation?
Yeah, basically. And they come with these little like, they're like these handles that you hold, and they have like the actual like mechanism on them that makes them spin.
It's the rip it and grip it.
Yeah, so you have like the like cord with the teeth on. With the teeth on it, and you put it through the plastic part, and you like hook your Beyblade to it.
Okay.
And then when you pull the cord out of the little like base thing, the Beyblade comes off, and it like makes it spin. And like you buy these little like plastic arenas.
Yeah.
And then you and a friend would like, you know, go 3, 2, 1, let it rip is like the thing you would say, and then your Beyblades would like go around. And then there's different ways you can win when you're battling someone.
Okay.
There's 3 different ways you can win. Either your opponent's top stops first.
Whoa.
So they lose. If your top stops first, you lose. So you want to be the top that spins the longest.
Okay.
You can hit your opponents like out of the stadium. If your opponent like flies out, or there's these little like trenches in the around the base. If they fall in one of those, or if they like fly out, they lose. Or, and this is more of a recent thing, the old ones didn't really do this, but they have new ones called Beyblade Burst, where if they get hit enough times, they'll kind of like all the parts will like come apart and it'll kind of like explode, I guess.
Like self-destruct?
Kinda, yeah. The pieces will like go everywhere. And if you get your opponent to burst and make all their pieces, which is funny, if you get all their pieces to like fly, right, you win that way too. And those are the different ways you can win.
That's crazy.
It's very fun.
That's a lot more than I thought. I didn't realize that they were all customizable.
Yeah, I remember me and 2 of my cousins and my brother, we would like hang out when we were kids, and we would do that for hours. We would like customize our own Beyblade, and then we'd like see, because they all kind of work a little different based on what parts you use. So we would like use all the different parts and like see how it would change, how the Beyblade like moves, and like how long it stays spinning, like stuff like that. It was so fun. That's highlight of my childhood. And Bakugan was around the same time too. So I was doing both of these kind of like simultaneously.
I would say that those two were like, I feel like just in general, like the main competitors.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like, because I mean, there wasn't like another top-based game that like
no other like
top
battle sphere game where you throw these little balls and they pop out and become little creatures. Like that was also not really a thing. I know.
Just to have them in my pocket. I love them so much.
When I go home and look for my Beyblade, I want to see if I can find my old Bakugan. I'm scared I might have gotten rid of them. I can't remember. I can't remember if I gotten rid of them or if I still have them.
I got rid of so many of my old childhood toys.
It makes me so mad.
I got rid of so many Littlest Pet Shop.
Yeah.
I probably could be racking in the money right now.
Yeah.
Because I think I had some, maybe not like the 90s original, but like definitely early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
I had some good ones.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's one more.
One more submission. Share your opinions on LARPing, live action role playing.
Okay.
Would you ever LARP?
If we were at like a Renaissance festival.
That would be so fun.
I would do it where it is not just my group being singled out.
Have you been to a Ren fair before?
Once.
Me too.
It was really fun. I
Mine was
went with
fun.
my parents.
I wish I would have dressed up more. I like kind of did, but I like
would love to go to
I didn't
one.
go all out because I was like with my parents and it like was weird, and they
Yeah.
didn't dress up at all. So then I felt
Yeah.
weird if I did.
I
so
didn't
I
dress
didn't.
up.
I didn't dress up, but I kind of wish I did.
I would love to
That's
become.
fun.
I would love to go and get like, cause like you like, if you like join that community, you get like your own mug and like you just. It's kind of like you
That
get to
sounds fun.
build your character.
That
Like
sounds
you
so
get
fun.
to, you know, like it's D&D, but in real life. That's what I think about it.
That's kind of that's how I view LARPing because like
Yeah.
I'm a big like board game person,
Yeah.
like role play games, and like it's basically that, but like you do the action. You don't because like in most games you just say your action,
Yeah.
or you use like the game's features to simulate your action
Mm-hmm.
based on like the rules of that game because like all game systems are different. But LARPing is essentially just actually doing it, being
Yeah.
like we're actually gonna go out in that field and I'm gonna punch you in the face for reals, and then you do it. And like costumes with silly little names, and you're like, he. Here's my foam sword, bonk. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would necessarily do it
I couldn't do it in all
because I would be so
seriousness.
embarrassed. Like I
Yeah.
have to totally be honest. I would be so embarrassed.
I would never. I would not.
And that's nothing to do with people who actually do it. It's just because societal stuff. You know, people make fun of people who LARP.
That's why I think like I would do it in a place where I know everyone around you wouldn't judge you.
Right.
for it.
Everyone else is in on it too.
Yeah.
Everyone around is like, this is something we're doing and it's fun. Not
Yeah.
like no shade to the people on Fredonia who do it or used to. I don't feel like I've seen them. This
I haven't
semester.
seen them.
So who used to at least. I feel bad for you guys. But no, I also admire you because the way that you just go out there and do it and you don't care that people like
It's
look
a-
at you
it's a
and be
love-
like, ew, weirdos.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Like slay. But also like I would never. But like slay for you.
You
you know?
because it's like, oh my god, and you have to be like, oh, that's so embarrassing. But you're like, they're just having fun.
Right.
Like why do we hate people so much for when they have fun?
No. Literally. That's one of my biggest problems with people is when they get so mad at people for just having fun. For just like doing things they like.
And it's like, you don't need to look over there.
No. You also don't have to like it. You don't have to do it.
Exactly.
If they're over there doing it, having fun, that doesn't mean you also have to join in and have fun. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. But don't like be mean to them and be like, what a bunch of losers. Like, you know?
yeah.
That's how I feel about LARPing. Maybe I do it one day. I don't know. I want like a cool costume though. You know? Like I want to
Yeah.
look cool while I do it.
Yeah.
That's my opinion on LARPing.
I mean, I feel like it's just like I respect those who do it. And, in a perfect world, you would be the top people in the society, I would
We'd
say.
all
the
be
LARPers.
LARPers.
No, for real.
In a perfect society, we'd all be
Because
LARPing.
it's the embodiment of, you want to go play pretend?
No, but like as an adult.
Yeah. Exactly.
This is so sad, but I used to do that by myself because I think I've said this before. I did not have the same interests as like anyone in my house
Uh-huh.
growing up. So I would go outside and I would role play with myself.
Oh, I would.
I
do
would
that
be
too.
all the characters.
Oh yeah.
Like I'd be like, I'm gonna be superheroes today, and me myself would like in my head be like, I'm every character, and I would like
And you create
act
the
out every single character's actions for like every scenario.
Would you
that they
talk?
were
Would you
in.
talk out loud? and-
Yes, to myself.
Okay.
As all the characters. I was insane. I was an insane child. Looking back on this, I'm like, I literally was crazy.
But that is like, I think more normal for me. It would all be in my head.
Well, I would do that too.
I wouldn't say anything out loud. I would sit there playing with my dolls, and I'd have like this horrific kidnapping and like
It's like the most dramatic things happening.
like she's getting exploited by her like manager.
OMG.
And she I would always do this one consistently. I would set her up like she was busking on the side of the street trying to get money so that she could feed her younger sister. Yeah,
Oh my
dude, I had this whole
God.
plot line, and like
That's so sad.
I put this doll through the most horrendous things.
I would go outside and play Power Rangers, and I would fight fake monsters as every Power Ranger. And then my mom would come out and be like, "What are you doing?" And I'd be like, "Mom, I'm playing Power Rangers." And
Duh, can't you see?
she'd be like,
Sorry,
she's like, "Are you talking to yourself?" And I'll be like, "Yeah." And she's like, "People are gonna think you're crazy." And I'm gonna be like, "Okay."
and you.
How
were
else do you expect me to create a narrative, Mom?
I think.
It's world
I
building.
think the thing is that she was more concerned because you were 17 when you were doing that.
That's a lie. Don't. Why are you spreading lies?
I'm just saying.
No, because when I was 17, I discovered video games. Then I was like, "Oh, slay! I can just." No, I'm just
17?
kidding. That's not when I discovered video games.
I was gonna say I'm so gullible. I was gonna like it's so bad.
No.
My field supervisor at my internship was like, "Yeah, I like just had to come to terms that people lied to me a lot," and I was like, "People lie to you?"
Why would they lie to you? Who would lie? That's crazy. Why do people lie?
Like literally, I thank God I didn't say any of this out loud to her, but I was like,
People lie?
"Yeah,
You're
like
genuinely like, what?
why would you're just trying to help them? Like,
Right.
shut up."
Why would they lie to you?
So the most annoying person.
And then she's
I
like,
know.
because people suck?
"Yeah, like, duh.
What are you talking about?
Get with the program."
She's like, have you never met a person before?
No.
You're like, no, I just left the house for the first time yesterday.
Yeah.
Now here I am. Anyway, I think that's it. I think
I
we're
really-
about
yeah.
at time. Yeah, we're at
Sorry
time.
about the late start.
Yeah,
late
hopefully
ending.
it won't be a normal thing.
We'll update you on anything that changes.
Yeah, maybe our time will change. Who knows? Maybe we'll start at like 8:30. Who knows?
Maybe we'll just never do this again.
Maybe this is the last show forever.
Because actually Ryan and I have divorced.
Yeah, we're getting divorced, guys.
I'm really sorry to tell you this.
We're in a really long and hard custody battle right now for our 7 kids. But don't worry, guys. We're gonna get it sorted out.
I'll get you Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Okay, and then does that mean I'm doing Tuesday, Thursday, and weekends? That's a lot of moving around for our kids.
I've got Sunday.
So I have to do Saturday.
Yeah.
That's a lot of moving around though. If they have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I
They
feel
can
like we
deal
should
with
just
it.
split the week in half. Do you want to do like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday? Wednesday's like the trade-off day. So you have them for like the beginning of Wednesday, and then we'll trade off like noon on Wednesdays, and then I'll do Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We can just split it. Or do you want Thursday, Friday, Saturday? I'll take the beginning of the week.
I'll take the beginning of the week.
Okay, then I'll do the end. Don't forget Lily's formula, because you forgot it the last time that you picked them up.
I didn't mean to. It just like completely slipped my mind.
I know, but like she kind of needs it. She's young. She's growing. She's still a baby. So like she kind of needs her formula.
I've been giving her applesauce. She really likes it.
Don't give her too much of that. There's a lot of sugar in applesauce.
Can't do anything right. You know what?
We're not having this discussion on the air.
Not in front of the kids.
Thank you everyone so much for listening.
I'm really sorry to everyone who's gone through divorce.
Yeah. So, well, my parents have gone through divorce, so I can joke about it because I'm a child of divorce.
I can't.
I give you permission. I give you permission to make fun of divorce. All right, bye everyone. Thank you so much for listening.
You're not even gonna plug us?
Follow us on
Shut up, I
Instagram
got
at
this.
Gay and Grossed Out. Follow us on YouTube at The Gay and the Grossed Out. You can find me
Like,
at
they don't
Ryan X
even-
Libra.
They don't even listen to me when I talk. I told you I would
We'll say
do
something
it.
interesting and then I'll listen.
You can follow me on Instagram at Cass Heinen, or you can follow my earring store at space.ace.shop. I'm so glad we're getting a divorce.
No,
I
me too.
literally am so sick of this.
No, me too. No, me too. It's going to be so much better when we have our own separate houses.
This is a really unhinged episode.
I'm okay with it.
So am I.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
See you next
Thank
week.
you.
Bye.